Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a game called Kenseiden. Now, I have bought this game twice, unfortunately. It was the first time I bought it while I was out in Rhode Island, and when I got home, popped it in the system. You know, I'm expecting Kenseiden to come up, but to my shock, I got something else. And I wonder what that was. Yeah, Reggie Jackson's baseball. It was inside of a Kenseiden cartridge. So, I unfortunately had to buy this game twice. Funny enough, this version, which actually came from the Limited Run Games retail store, it was actually cheaper in the box than the loose copy I got from Rhode Island. Who would have guessed? I think games are actually getting cheaper these days, which is actually for the best. So let's swap out the cartridge and try this one out. Alright, now with the correct game into the console, we can actually play Kenseiden, which is how I'm guessing it's played. I'm not 100% sure how to say that word. But pretty much you are a samurai, and you're going through spooky scary land. I'm not really sure what it's called, but there's a bunch of bugs and skulls and skeletons and Mewtwo's, monkeys. I'm not sure what it kind of looks like a Mewtwo. Anyway, let's keep going. The bug thing will come at us. Some crows will come at us. The bouncy stuff only seems to be able to maybe collectively fall through one of these openings, but it's easy for it just to never fall through. And we're getting demolished. There we go, we got it. Alright, here comes some skulls. Oh, here's the skeleton. Skeletons take 3 hits. Oh, another skeleton. I'm not sure if the respawn is location-based. I think it is. So I think if I walk back, a lot of the stuff would come back again. But, yeah, there is a way. If you just time your positioning right, those bouncy things will never come down. Oh, that time it did. Alright, I think we're almost at the end of this. This is pretty hard. Some people are calling it the Dark Souls of the Master System. This guy here at the end was honestly really easy. You just kind of mash the attack button until he's dead. Then off the screen we go. And I guess we're traveling through Japan-ish. I'm not 100% familiar with the exact layout of their islands, but I think that's supposed to be Japan. I'm not 100% on that either. So now we're at some building. Now the first time I played this, I wasn't sure exactly where I was going. I kept wandering around out here, but you can go just straight into the door and ignore everybody else, because that's where you're supposed to go, is in this building. Ooh, and this is life, or health. Definitely grab that. So we're going to go up here. I think they're going to spawn again. Yeah, see? We're just going to outrun them up the stairs. And now we have... not 100% sure fire-throwing armored man. I'm not really sure. Alright, now we're on a rooftop. We gotta try not to get hit by the spider, but I think if we just go fast enough, we'll be alright. Although fire-throwing man is back. Alright. Here we go. Into the next door. Some more skeleton faces. In we go. Fire-throwing man again has just jumped off the screen. It's hard to really tell what he is. Kind of looks like Yoshimitsu from Tekken in a way. Oh, here we got Twirly Man, who, as long as you keep swinging your sword, he can't even hit you. Alright, we're back out on the rooftop. We gotta go across the other way. The platforming on this is pretty accurate, I'd say. Anytime I've ever fallen, I would say it was my fault. Here's another swingy man. Alright. Let's get out of here. And now we're going to fight the Wheel of Death, which last time around I did not do so great on. Yeah, this is a pretty difficult boss fight. That I watched somebody do it on YouTube, and they did it with almost no effort involved whatsoever. But they also somehow found an extra health canister right before they came in this room, which I did not see. I don't think we're going to make it on this life, but we're going to try, I guess. Oh, no, we got hit with fire. Alright, well, we still got 2 more lives. Let's try this again with some full health. The trick is, I don't know. I wish I knew the trick to avoid all this fire, because it seems to be pretty random where it goes. I guess the trick is just to hit him more than he can hit you. But this is really difficult, I will have to say. Maybe I should go back to playing Reggie Jackson Baseball. Oh. Well, we're doing more damage than usual, but the fire is really getting... Oh, maybe. It's taking all of my concentration. I found a good place to stand. Apparently, it's the center of the screen. Oh, I take that back. It was a good place to stand briefly. Oh, 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 oh. Are we gonna do it? It's gonna be close. As long as we don't get hit with too much more fire. Oh, so close, so close. One more try. One more try. We got this. So the trick, go in the center of the screen. Doesn't seem to work every single time. This is incredibly difficult. Alright, we got this, we got this. Alright. Alright, that's not fair at all. Yeah, come on, you're like the DVD logo. You're just bouncing off the corners, but he's never in the right spot. Alright, we need to focus, try not to get hit with any more fire. Alright, here he comes down. Alright, this next pass should be the last pass. There we go. Alright. Thou have learnt the art of jumping high. Okay. Good lord. Alright, now let's get out of this area. See, I always hate when you finish a level that you still have to do a little section where they could still try to kill you off. I at least did refill my life there. Alright, level 3. I've never made it this far before, so this is interesting even to me. Alright, we are now in a cave. Look at that. Oh, those are deadly. I didn't know that. Random blob of pixels on the floor. So yeah, this is often considered one of the best Sega Master System games. And I will say it's probably the best looking one I've played. Most of the stuff that I've played on Master System is very cartoony. You know, like Alex Kidd and... Oh, we're in the lava. Oh, get out of the lava, get out of the lava. Yeah, very cartoony looking, or just simple graphics, a little more simple than the NES. But I would go as far to say this has more colors than the NES. Don't quote me on that, but it's just how it looks. I'm not sure if that's death or something I need to collect. We're just gonna go through the door and see what happens on this side. Alright, we got Mr. Skeleton Man, who is no problem for us. Now, what is the art of jumping high? Am I jumping higher than before? I honestly can't tell you. I'd say, yeah, I think so. Alright, we got him. I don't know what any of this stuff's supposed to be. Like, that kind of looks like a flower with an eye on it, going sideways. Of course, the skeleton. And then the other tower of... I don't even know. Oh, there's a lot of these now. Alright, let's keep moving. That looks kind of menacing there in the background. I don't know if it's meant to be, but it looks like a goat's head. Oh. We did it. Apparently we did it. Alright. We're going on to level 4. Let's see. Okay. We're in a forest now. Interesting. Alright, we only have a sliver of life left. Thou must practice here. Okay. I died instantly. It says thou is but a novice. Alright, thou must practice here. Let's practice again. Alright. Thou art but a novice again. We're not losing any life doing it this way. Thou must practice here again. So thou shall. Alright, they're going to be coming from both directions here in a second. That's a lot to keep... Can I just skip this guy? What if I just go this way? Okay. That was optional. Thou art but a novice, apparently. Alright, level 5. Oh, we're back to another building? Oh, I was not expecting that. That's a lot of spiders. And we have but the tiniest sliver of life left. Can we go in here? Is this safer? Probably not. This looks almost identical before, but now we have these cave flower thingies coming at us in the building. Oh, we got some life back. More spiders. I don't know if I can attack from the... Oh, I can attack from the stairs. That's good to know. Okay, here comes Demon Man. Let's go in the door. There's a big spider up here. Come on. Come on, just come down. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I expected that to happen. That was Kenseiden. Kenseiden? I'm gonna say Kenseiden. Sounds more likely. Finally got a working copy. Complete in box now. Yeah. It's one of many games I got from the limited run story. I was expecting them just to have their stuff. They did not. Which was great. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.